Welcome back to WWTA News. I am glad to be back and I'm glad you all stopped back in. Let's get into some of this news that we need to review because there's a lot that we have not reviewed. So, without wasting any time, Sam Bankman-Fried says FTX's huge sports marketing push is clearly working. SBF is convinced his crypto exchange's huge sports marketing push has been a success. He just doesn't yet have the data to prove it. Well, we're going to help you out, Sam Bankman. Yeah, it has been a success because a lot of people are now talking about FTX. A lot of people are now talking about crypto. I mean, a lot of people are. It's out there. People that gamble and people that do different things, they are all talking about this stuff. So yes, there's traction. Okay, things are being done. We even have you guys have recently went with KYC. Did you connect with the United States on that? Seems to be you are making big moves. So yes, things are happening and you're doing a great job. But let's continue. Snow job, the plot to hand the crypto industry to the big banks. The Biden administration's secret crypto strategy is becoming clear. It wants to force stablecoin issuers into the arms of big banking. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, there's some interviews with former regulators and executives at top crypto firms. They reveal a sophisticated plan not to crush crypto, but to co-opt it by handling a core part of the crypto industry. Stablecoins to the big banks. Doing this, regulators believe, will bring the freewheeling crypto economy to a heel. It's a very thought through doctrine about how to stop the crypto industry from growing too fast and too much. Who exactly is behind the strategy? While many view the ambitious SEC chair, Gary Gensler, as the architect of the Biden administration's anti-crypto policies, his influence has been overstated. It is instead Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and a clique of Federal Reserve veterans who appear to be calling the shots. That's right. They trying to make big moves. They want that stable coin to be under lock and key. And it makes sense. But that's a story that we're not prepared to jump into yet. But let's just say cryptos are going nowhere. Legislation is being made. They're not. Look, this is the new economy. Let's move along. Next, Earth brings the real world into the metaverse. Decentralized metaverse platform Next Earth is a digital twin of the globe where users can buy up plots of virtual land that represent real places. Now, this is interesting. It's interesting because we just don't understand what's really being discussed when they talk about metaverses. So again, I'm going to try to give my understanding of this to you as clearly as possible. So when we're talking about a metaverse, we're talking about a universe that is separate to the one that you're already in. That means that you exist in a universe and there is one that is separate but is the same. And that's another one that you can operate in. All right. Does this make any sense? Let me help break it down a little bit more. So the very first universe that we existed in, and this is not the very first. Let's just talk about the financial side because we're talking finance here. So let's just stick to finance. So the very first financial system that we existed on was a trade system. And that trade system involved items or things that could be swapped for other items or things. That was the very first one. It exists still today, but there is even another one that was created. That's right. There was another metaverse that was created. Okay, we're talking about finance here. The very first universe that existed in the financial side was trade. You would swap off items. The second one that was created was coins, minted, gold and silver. Okay, gold, silver, copper, so on and so forth. That was the very first metaverse created from the first verse, which we knew as trade. Then, after a long history of that, we ended up switching into a paper, non-valued system, which is a IOU note, which is debt slavery, okay? Voluntary debt slavery. That was the second metaverse that was created. So now there's three verses that exist, right? Now here we go in the fourth one, which is going to be the third metaverse to be created, is digital currencies, right? And this one's going to be not only for us, but mainly for IO, or artificial intelligence, AI. And the artificial intelligence will be using these cryptocurrencies just like we will be, but this is going to help things move faster and smoother. So wow, we are going into the third metaverse, but this is the fourth version of financial economy to exist in our time as humans. Wow, that was a lot. Let's move along. Okay, so Bitcoin, legal tender. Senator Wendy Rogers has issued a proposal hoping to allow Arizona the power to make Bitcoin a legal tender. Good job. The IMF says a large and sudden jump in real estate interest rates could lead to further sell-off in stocks. I've been suggesting that myself, and I think we will see that, as well as we will see, look, we might just see money falling flat on its face based on what we heard the lady from the IMF say. So things might get ugly real fast for those holding the IOU note and nothing of any substantial value like gold, silver, or even currencies that will be used in the new economy. So yeah, not looking good. Tim Cook says Apple is investing in the metaverse. That's right. Everybody's getting involved in this because what? Again, it's just the next economy. This is essentially going to be the fourth economy to exist in the lifespans of humankind. Crypto ambassador, NBA star LeBron James has entered into a partnership with Crypto.com to help students learn more about crypto. Yay, LeBron James. Thank you for helping get people turned into looking this way for the cryptocurrency because, again, it's the next economy. PayPal stablecoin, what it means for payments. PayPal confirmed on January 8th it is exploring a stablecoin that could be called PayPal Coin after a developer found evidence of such a stablecoin within the source code of the company's iPhone app. PayPal Senior Vice President of Crypto and Digital Currencies, Jose Fernandez da Ponte, said at the time that if the company plans to move forward with the stablecoin, it will do so while working closely with relevant regulators. An approach that could help the fintech firm avoid the wrath of the United States senators that doom Meta's Diem cryptocurrency project. The company, and take note, Meta's Diem currency project, and we'll get to that in a second. The company has clarified that the source code found on its iPhone app was developed in an internal hackathon. When Cointelegraph contacted PayPal to learn more, a spokesperson confirmed the previous reporting but did not offer any additional commentary. The potential impact of PayPal stablecoin in payments overall and in the cryptocurrency industry is hard to estimate, and while some experts see the first move as an extremely positive one for the space, others believe the stablecoin would be more of the same. Right, so when we talk about what happened with the Diem from Facebook, they were trying to use a basket of coins to give their currency value. Do you know what that means? Yes, that's right. You have to have something of value to exchange. Legally, you have to do that. And we haven't gotten into that because there's another article we're going to look at based off the article of the lady in Arizona trying to make Bitcoin legal tender. That'll be our next spot to go into when we deal with this new stuff. So maybe tomorrow we'll be into that article. But the point is, Diem was trying to do something that was totally legal and they were blocked, and then they were told it's illegal, but what they were doing was totally legal. What that would then do, if they were able to get that done, was made the dollar what it truly is today: void. The dollar has no value. The dollar is not gold, silver, or copper. It's backed by nothing but debt. There is nothing. So for exchange and trade, the dollar is worthless. Now, some of you are going to go crazy and say, no, I spend my dollar at the stores. What you're spending is an IOU note that somebody has to pay for. That would be the federal government and the Treasury. And because the Treasury owns all of your butts, that's right, through debt and taxes, being a citizen giving you the right to be here on this land, because of that, you will be paying them, and that's where your tax money goes, and all that stuff eventually what comes back around to pay all these debts or IOUs that we've been handing out left and right to stores, to when we buy homes, when we buy cars. It's just IOU notes. We're all eventually paying for it, but we're living happily because the United States dollar is the reserve currency. They print these currencies, and then they therefore can do what they wish with it. Wow, that was a lot. I'm going to end the video right there because I know that's a lot to absorb. It's scary, but it's the truth. And look, We'll catch you on the next video with some more information. If you like it, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the like button. I don't care. The like button's pretty good. Just hit it. And look, catch you in the next video.